Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Saratoga Racecourse here on Thursday. It is July the 27th, 2017. I'm going to look at races 1 and 9 from the Spa, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for racecourses around the world. So let's get on to it. Races 1 and 9 from the Spa. The first race, it's the featured hurdles race of the afternoon. Still the hurdles race of the afternoon. It's the 21st running of the AP Smithwick Memorial. It's a grade 1 race here, going for a purse of $150,000. It's to be run over national fences, a handicap hurdle for 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 11 horses going the distance of ground here of 3,300 meters for our international viewers, or 2 miles and a 16th about on the hurdles course, which is also the inner turf course. 2 miles and 1/16th. My top pick in this one, I like the number 1 horse, and hopefully I say this right if I don't pardon it. Number 1, Simonon. Gonna go 110.59 in the superfecta, 110.59 super. My top pick, number 1, Simonon, an Irish red horse here at 10-1. Ross Garrity gets the leg up. Most recently, this horse had to start on the 8th of July at Parks Racing, Philadelphia Park. A mile and a half for 2,400 meters, and just a basic allowance race. It was it was for steeplechase horses this day, but not over the steeplechases or the jumps. But this horse finished 9th by 15 lengths. Wasn't his day to win. He just was not into it. I think coming over the jumps today, where they go a little bit slower with the longer distance, this horse should have a lot better of a run. Start before on May the 6th, 2 miles and 1/8 of the hurdles in a Group 2 race, or a Grade 2 race, excuse me. Horse finished 3rd by 5 lengths. Was setting the pace most of the race. It got caught right behind by the last hurdle, but ran his heart out. I think here, where they'll go a little bit slower and with a half furlong less, he should have a lot better of a run. Start before 2 miles and a quarter in his North America debut in a hurdles race. This horse didn't finish that day. He eased out of it. It was the horse's first start of the year off the life, so maybe he needed the race. But before that, he was previously trained by Willie Mullins in the United Kingdom, or excuse me, in Ireland. His last start in Ireland came at Punchestown, November 20th. 2 miles or 3,200 meters, just a basic stakes race. Horse finished 5th by 51 lengths. Was quite a high weight of 164 pounds that day, and lost to Nicholas Cannon, a very nice horse that day. Ivana Gorbachev finished 3rd. It's a very nice horse for Joseph O'Brien. It was a very tough race, and this horse just couldn't keep up with them. Before that, in the Budweiser Hurdle at Roscommon last August, horse finished 4th by 30 3/4 lengths. Again, high weight, didn't do anything. And then another race at Killarney last August, he finished 4th. Again, very high weight. Is only carrying 146 pounds today, which is very, very low, and I think that's a great weight for this race, and I think he should run a big one. He hasn't won since August the 1st of last year. That came at Cork in Ireland, 3 miles over the hurdles. He won by 10 lengths. Ruby Walsh rode a great race that day. He was 40 cents a dollar and just quickened up nicely, jumped well, easy victory. I think this horse will run a very big one here today, so he'll be my top pick. So to recap my bets for the first from Saratoga, it's featured on the program. It's the Grade 1 AP Smithwick Memorial Chase. Gonna go with the 1 horse Simonon. I'm gonna go 110.59 in the superfecta. So now let's get on to race number 9 from Saratoga, the 9th race here on this Thursday afternoon. It is the 14th running of the John Morrissey Stakes, purse $100,000. It's for 3-year-olds and upwards, New York breds. Field of 12 horses going the distance of ground here of 1,300 meters, or 6.5 furlongs on the main track. Excuse me. Hopefully everything's Hopefully you could hear okay, because I can't, because my ears are so clogged up tonight I can barely hear myself speak. My top pick in this one, I like the number 6 horse. Bit of a price here, number 6, Fish Trap Road. I'm going to go 6'5", 110 in the superfecta, 6'5", 110 super. My top pick, number 6, Fish Trap Road, 15-1. Ricardo Santana Jr. Is on this 4-year-old colt at a trap shot, getting blinkers on today for the first time in quite a while. Most recently, horse had to start on the 30th of June at Churchill on the slop, 7 furlongs into Kelly's Landing Stakes. This horse finished 5th by 6 lengths that day. Was up with the leaders early on, and then was a little bit wide, and he really weakened out of it. To keep in mind also, the track was sloppy, but since it was closing night with some guarantee payouts, or guarantee pick 6 the closing day pick 6 pools and stuff that you have to guarantee to pay out to. They didn't cancel the card. If it wasn't that day, they would have canceled it. And the course was very, very wet, so maybe he didn't get a piece of it. I think back to drier drier ground, he should have a very good run. Start before Churchill, mile 16th, and an optional 80 claimer. Horse finished 6 by 4 3/4 lengths that day. Sat third most of the race. He got bumped a few times and just kind of hit the wall in the straightaway. I think the mile 16th is a little bit too long for this horse. You could say that again for the start before in the Alashiba. That was again so much tougher. It was a grade 2, but it could have been a grade 1 that day. This horse finished 10th in the Alashiba. Wide post draw was out of it so much. It just wasn't his day to win. Before that, finished 6th in the Commonwealth against some very tough horses, and 3rd in the Hot Spring Stakes at Oaklawn. But I think coming here facing lesser quality horses on this race course, with this horse has done okay, he should have a very good run. He ran the King's Bishop last year. He finished 6th in it, and then he won the Dwyer last year and finished 2nd in the Woody Stevens at very nice odds. I think he's done well here in New York. He's facing the lesser quality New York horses, stakes horses, and I think he'll run a big one. 15-1, watch out for this one. So to recap my bets for the 9th from Saratoga, it's the 14th running of the John Morrissey. Gonna go with the 6th horse, Fish Trap Road. I'm gonna go 6-5, 110 in the superfecta. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5.